The complex relationship between Meghan Markle and her half-sister, Samantha Markle, has been a subject of public interest and controversy since Meghan's relationship with Prince Harry became widely known. The question of whether Meghan Markle destroyed Samantha Markle publicly is a multifaceted issue that requires careful consideration of various perspectives and events. Samantha and her legal team have been vocal in their claims that Meghan has caused significant damage to Samantha's reputation and personal life. They argue that Meghan's comments in high-profile interviews and documentaries, particularly the Netflix series Harry and Meghan and the interview with Oprah Winfrey, have portrayed Samantha in a negative light on a global scale. Specifically, Samantha takes issue with Meghan's statements about their relationship, including Meghan's assertion that they barely knew each other and that Samantha only changed her surname back to Markle when Meghan began dating Prince Harry. Samantha contends that these remarks were hurtful and an attempt to recast history in a way that diminishes their familial connection. Furthermore, Samantha claims that Meghan's public statements have led to harassment and threats against her. She argues that Meghan's global platform and influence have amplified the impact of her words, leading to real-world consequences for Samantha and her family. This sense of being wronged has prompted Samantha to seek legal recourse, resulting in a defamation lawsuit against Meghan in which she sought $75,000 in damages. However, in March 2023, a judge dismissed the lawsuit, ruling that Meghan's comments were opinions about her own childhood and not objectively verifiable statements of fact that could be considered defamatory. The judge noted that Samantha had failed to identify any statements that could support a claim for defamation, despite multiple attempts to amend her complaint. This legal outcome suggests that, at least in the eyes of the law, Meghan's statements did not meet the threshold for defamation. Public and media reactions to this family feud have been mixed. Some commentators and members of the public have sympathized with Samantha, viewing her as a wronged family member trying to set the record straight. Others have been more skeptical of her motivations, suggesting that she may be trying to capitalize on her half-sister's fame or salvage her own reputation. Meghan supporters often point out that Samantha only became vocal about their relationship after Meghan's relationship with Prince Harry became public. They argue that Samantha's frequent media appearances and her book, The Diary of Princess Pushy's Sister, are attempts to profit from Meghan's fame rather than genuine efforts to reconnect with her half-sister. While it's difficult to quantify the exact impact of Meghan's statements on Samantha's life, Samantha has claimed significant personal and professional consequences. She argues that Meghan's comments have affected her ability to work and maintain relationships, as well as exposing her to online harassment and threats. However, it's worth noting that Samantha has also gained a level of public recognition through her association with Meghan, which she has used to publish a book and make numerous media appearances. This increased visibility could be seen as both a positive and negative outcome of the situation. Meghan has generally refrained from directly addressing Samantha's claims in public, maintaining a policy of limited engagement with her estranged family members. In the few instances where she has spoken about her family, Meghan has emphasized her close relationship with her mother, Doria Ragland, and described a childhood where she often felt like an only child. In the Netflix documentary, Meghan stated, "My half-sister, who I hadn't seen for over a decade, and that was only for a day and a half. Suddenly it felt like she was everywhere." This statement reflects Meghan's perspective on their relationship, suggesting a significant distance between the half-sisters. The Meghan-Samantha situation is part of a larger narrative surrounding Meghan's relationship with her family, particularly her father, Thomas Markle. These family tensions have played out in the public eye, often amplified by media coverage and public interest in the royal family. The situation also touches on broader themes of celebrity, family dynamics, and the impact of public scrutiny on personal relationships. It raises questions about the responsibilities of public figures towards their family members and the complexities of navigating family relationships in the spotlight. While Samantha Markle claims that Meghan has destroyed her publicly, the reality is likely more nuanced. Meghan's comments have certainly had an impact on public perception of Samantha, but the extent of this impact or whether it constitutes destruction is subjective and debatable. The dismissal of Samantha's defamation lawsuit suggests that, legally speaking, Meghan's statements did not rise to the level of defamation. However, this doesn't negate the personal hurt or social consequences Samantha may have experienced. Ultimately, this situation highlights the complexities of family relationships, especially when thrust into the public eye. It serves as a reminder of the power of public statements and the potential consequences of family disputes playing out on a global stage. As the dust settles on this ongoing saga, the differing perspectives of Meghan and Samantha Markle illustrate the challenges of navigating family dynamics under the scrutiny of the media and public opinion. The full truth likely lies somewhere between their differing narratives, hidden from public view in the intricacies of personal history and family dynamics. The broader context of Meghan and Samantha's relationship also involves the dynamics of the Markle family as a whole. Thomas Markle, Meghan's father, has been a central figure in the public discourse surrounding Meghan's family. His strained relationship with Meghan has been well documented, with Thomas frequently speaking to the media about his daughter. This has added another layer of complexity to the public's understanding of Meghan's family relationships. Thomas's public appeals for reconciliation and his criticisms of Meghan have often been seen as attempts to garner sympathy and attention. This has further complicated the public's perception of the Markle family and their internal dynamics. The impact of Meghan's public statements on Samantha also extends to their respective social circles. Samantha has claimed that Meghan's comments have affected her relationships with friends and colleagues, leading to social isolation. This highlights the ripple effect of public disputes, where the consequences are not limited to the individuals directly involved but also affect those around them. Meghan's supporters argue that her public statements are a form of self-defense against the negative narratives propagated by her family members. They believe that Meghan has the right to share her perspective and defend herself against what she perceives as falsehoods. This perspective emphasizes the importance of personal agency and the right to speak one's truth, especially in the face of public scrutiny. The legal aspects of the situation also provide insight into the challenges of proving defamation in court. Defamation cases require plaintiffs to demonstrate that the statements in question are false, damaging, and made with malicious intent. The dismissal of Samantha's lawsuit indicates that the court did not find sufficient evidence to support these claims. This underscores the difficulty of navigating legal battles over public statements, particularly when they involve subjective experiences and personal relationships. The media's role in amplifying the Meghan-Samantha feud cannot be overlooked. The intense media coverage has fueled public interest and speculation, often framing the narrative in ways that may not fully capture the complexities of the situation. The media's portrayal of the feud has contributed to the polarization of public opinion, with some siding with Meghan and others with Samantha. This highlights the power of media in shaping public perception and the challenges of managing personal disputes in the public eye. Meghan and Harry's decision to step back from royal duties and relocate to the United States has also influenced the dynamics of their family relationships. The couple's move to California was seen as an attempt to escape the relentless media scrutiny and build a more private life. However, it also created physical and emotional distance from their families, further complicating their relationships. The couple's focus on their new ventures, including their production company and philanthropic efforts, reflects their desire to create a new narrative for themselves, one that is separate from the royal family and their past controversies. The ongoing public interest in Meghan and Samantha's relationship reflects broader societal discussions about family, loyalty, and the responsibilities of public figures. The feud has sparked debates about the ethics of airing family grievances in public and the impact of such disputes on individual well-being. It also raises questions about the boundaries between private and public life, especially for those in the spotlight. As Meghan and Harry continue to navigate their new roles, their story serves as a lens through which we can examine the complexities of royalty, identity, and societal change. Their experiences highlight the challenges faced by individuals who seek to balance personal fulfillment with public expectations. The couple's advocacy work, particularly in areas such as mental health and social justice, aligns with contemporary movements for greater awareness and change. Their willingness to speak openly about their struggles and challenges has helped to destigmatize mental health issues and promote conversations about race and inclusion. In many ways, Meghan and Harry's story is emblematic of a generational shift. Younger generations are increasingly questioning traditional institutions and seeking to redefine roles and expectations. The couple's actions reflect the desire for greater authenticity, transparency, and alignment with personal values. Their journey underscores the importance of mental health and well-being, particularly for those in the public eye, and highlights the need for support systems that address these challenges. The couple's relationship has also sparked discussions about the dynamics of modern marriage and partnership. Meghan and Harry have often emphasized their commitment to supporting each other in their individual pursuits, challenging traditional notions of gender roles within the context of royalty. Their partnership reflects a more egalitarian approach to marriage, which resonates with many contemporary couples who seek to balance career ambitions with family life. Ultimately, Meghan Markle's status and her journey through the complexities of royal life and beyond illustrate the evolving nature of monarchy in the modern world. While she has experienced significant changes in her royal status, including the loss of her HRH style, she retains her title as Duchess of Sussex and continues to navigate a unique position that bridges her American background, her former royal role, and her current status as a high-profile public figure. The ongoing evolution of her relationship with the British monarchy continues to be a subject of public fascination and debate, reflecting broader questions about tradition, modernity, and the future of royal institutions. The complexities of royal family life serve as a fascinating lens through which we can examine the interplay of personal desires, societal expectations, and historical imperatives, ultimately enriching our understanding of both the past and the present. As Meghan and Harry move forward, their story will likely continue to evolve, reflecting the changing landscape of royal life and the ongoing dialogue about the role of monarchy in contemporary society. Their experiences may inspire future generations of royals and public figures to embrace authenticity, prioritize mental health, and advocate for social change, leaving a lasting legacy that transcends traditional royal expectations. The impact of their journey is not just limited to the royal family. It resonates with individuals around the world who are navigating their own challenges in an increasingly complex and interconnected society. Through their advocacy, openness, and willingness to challenge norms, Meghan and Harry are shaping a new narrative for what it means to be a modern royal, one that prioritizes compassion, understanding, and a commitment to making a positive difference in the world.